before movies sucked. If you were ever a fan of Mean Girls or Euphoria, or you like those kind of cliquish sort of stories, comedies, whatever, and you haven't seen Heathers, you need to see Heathers. Heathers was the one that, in my opinion, started it all. Forget about Little Foxes or any of those other movies. This one really has its own unique 80s comedy style and spin on it. It's dark. And honestly, it took a while for me to even suggest this movie. I kind of got hung up on the YouTube rules and regulations on what I could talk about, because this movie is, okay, so it stars Winona Ryder, who I had a massive crush on at the time. I saw this movie 3 times in the theater when it came out. It also stars Christian Slater, who does a passable good job, but he does admit freely that he basically mimics Jack Nicholson's acting style throughout the whole movie, because he loved Jack Nicholson and thought that that style suited that character. And he was right. It works. So the main thrust of the whole movie is that there is this super popular clique. Every girl is named Heather. Winona Ryder's character is named Veronica. But for whatever reason, she's been accepted into this group, and the whole dark comedy is about how she manages her place in the social structure within the high school. Things are a little awkward, she's moving on, and then one day, Christian Slater's character shows up, and I think his name is Jack also, but he shows up, and he is the epitome of the bad boy from the out of town, the stranger, the dark, curious one. Veronica falls for him hard, and he ends up manipulating her into a whole bunch of things that she didn't necessarily want to be involved in, but finds herself neck deep right alongside him with all sorts of troubles. So, troubles that he's caused. Now, Veronica is basically the good girl who is seduced by the bad boy, and the bad boy manipulates her into doing a number of things that she certainly wouldn't do on her own, and he justifies it, rationalizes it in ways that are confusing because this is all totally new. That's about as far as I'm going to go with it, but I will say that there are great jokes that are considered, inappropriate for today's culture, but you know what? We're all adults, right? We live in a big world, and there are lots of things that even if we haven't seen them before, we might be challenged by them. And let me tell you, there is nothing in this movie that would be shocking by today's standards anyway, as much as some people might want to clutch their pearls about it. So, Winona Ryder, Christian Slater, Heathers came out in the 80s. Great movie. I highly recommend it. Anybody who tells you otherwise, well, I just have one word for them.
Eskimo.